Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Houseplant Pixie. For everyone that's new to my channel, my name is Monique and welcome back to my existing subscribers. I thought I'd give you a little update about the Cercestis mirabillis, and I still haven't cut the runner, but we're doing that now because this guy actually produced a second one, and if it fails, we got a second one to try. So this is actually massive and we're gonna get heaps of little versions of this amazing plant. So I'll show you how it's done. Alright, just see these brown bits on the tip. That is due to my lack of care lately. Who follows me on Instagram probably seen this particular plant really droopy and not looking too well, but then that's a good, it's a good indication to get it watered and it's not gonna harm the plant. So this is the best example, but because I was very inconsistent with the watering, that's what that sign is. Here on the side and this here. It could be also because it's down the tip. Inconsistent water issue, but usually if your plants get like the browning on the side, it's humidity. This one here, this leaf here. Yes, definitely. But I'll show you what we gonna do with that. So once you know what the issue is, so I just got to get the humidifier on a bit more. So my humidity is sitting at about 50% at the moment, which is still pretty high. But these guys love it a bit more humid. But because the plant is fairly established, it's totally fine. Like it's been sitting in lower humidity for about 3 months, maybe 4, and it's just, look at this pattern. It's like, anyway, let's get into chopping this runner. Alright, this is the where the big runner comes out. I just wrapped it around the pot because I was hoping that these here sitting on the soil might develop roots. It didn't quite work that well. Here's the second runner, which I won't touch. So it's sitting in a self-watering pot, so it's got a fairly deep reservoir, so, and it has roots actually coming out. I don't know if you can see that. There's a root in there here. So I will film a separate video how we're repotting. Alright, now let's just go and chop it. Just double check that I have the right one. Yeah, I do. So that here, that is a node. Easy identified. It's like a bit thicker. You feel the node. See this part here? It's just flat, doesn't have a node, but it has like a bit of a root or something. So I think this hasn't grown because there's too much, it can't focus on one, it can't grow all that. So by chopping it up and actually encourage each node to grow, we'll have more success in propagating this Cercestis mirabillis, which is exciting. all this is rubbish. All that is rubbish. That's just sticks. There's no note on them. They're all just really flat sticks. So rubbish. They're going to bin. And here with the end bit, even show if you can see it. I'm just going to chop this, and then so that would be the tip cutting, but I'm just going to chop it here. Lots of people say for the tip cutting to leave 2 notes. Let's just try and see if it survives, eh? So this is, I don't like how long this is, and I'm not sure if you've seen it, but I'm probably going to trim that a bit down so the cutting can actually spend a bit of, so the note is here and this is still a bit too long. Just trim that off. I'm going to put cinnamon on all the ends. So this here is the prop box. There's another video about my epiphyllum and piscillum, where I chopped these guys, and they're just sitting in here because fairly young plant. A few cuttings I could transfer somewhere else, and I got in these trays, I got some other cuttings. What is it? And also always label your cuttings. You will not remember. I tried that before and just label it. You can just write a sticky note, and these are Monstera pinapasciata. Got nice roots. I'll leave them in here. These prop boxes are perfect. Right, I'll move these cuttings out. So I think we will need all the containers. Move a bit of this is just perlite. I'm not too fussed about boiling my perlite before I use it. A lot of people boil it before they use it. I don't. But I soak it. I soak it for maybe half an hour or so. Also, you don't need to create extra humidity in your prop box because there's water sitting in these and the only downside with having black ones, you can't really see where the water is sitting, but I just go by, can stick your finger in and you feel, so you want, not sure if you see that, but the water is sitting to about here. You don't want the water sitting all the way to the top. You want the water sitting about there. And I'll just dip it in this. Alright, and now we just sit all these little fellas on top. See that big part here? So I'm gonna shimmy that into the, so instead of having facing up, it's gonna sit in the perlite back in the prop box here. Regularly check your prop box. Don't make sure that the water, they don't need more water. That's Monstera pinapasciata. And these guys going to live in here as well. Bit squishy. I'm just gonna show you in the end where it's sitting. It's sitting under an amazing grow light. And now we just, instead of like fully closing it, I like to just have it sitting loosely on it. That cage down the bottom there is Millie's crate. Millie! Millie! Millie, Millie! Yeah, she thinks plants are pretty boring, and that's where the prop box is sitting. I promised I show you what we're going to do with this. This is, you can do that with any plant, it won't hurt it. It's just, to me, I would leave it like that. Nothing is forever and nothing is perfect, so let's just won't hurt the plant and it won't go brown. What I like to do, I just like to chop the brown bit off and just try to mimic, see where the center line is. You cut the center and then you just don't make it too perfectly. And then it looks like this. And there you go. Your brown mark is gone. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end. And I hope I see you next time. Until then, stay planty. Bye.